Welcome to the debut of the Axiom on the channel. I really wanted to see this Axiom. It's the Imperium. And it's the i3800 that has a side patio on the bedroom. All right, living space first. What do you guys think? Huge living space, big TV. And one of the things that they're known for is, of course, the ceilings are really tall because they use mini split systems and they don't have to have the ACs. You don't have to have a room for the ACs on there. I don't know about the gap under the door right there, but this is really nice. I think I would probably do like maybe a desk space there or something, but it's not a toy hauler. It's massive inside. Look at the kitchen. It is absolutely massive inside. Oh, dishwasher. Nice sink. I'm liking that big TV, that is for sure. Little fridge there. Plus you got a rear patio here. Look at that. Again, not a toy hauler. Big open glass area that you can open up and just get a lot of natural light in here. Take a look at the pantries. Wow. That is a pantry. I can't even reach. I'm on my tippy toes. I can't reach it. It's pretty awesome. Those, look, I'm 5'10". If I stay on my tippy toes, I can just reach the cabinet, the bottom of the cabinet. It's crazy. Those are tall cabinets. All right. Let's see what this is. Oh, trash. Slide out. Okay. I like it. It's a pretty big fireplace. Wow. All right. Let's see what this room is. We got a little half bath.
Shit, what time is it? I've got to get on a call real quick.
Pretty nice. Guess controls in here. All right. This is not a touchscreen. I mean, I understand that some people like the physical buttons, but at the same time, this feels cheap for a brand new RV. Okay. So one thing I noticed is that when you open this door, it's like in the entrance. It's actually covering half the entrance. Like, all right, let's move forward. Master bedroom. I do like that they use like almost like a Class A style where the bed like goes up, and I think that's because I don't know how much clearance you would have here to get in the bathroom if the bed isn't up. Let's take a look. We got storage over. Holy. Tell you what, this thing is packed with some storage space. It's all one big space, and it's over that half bath. Got a little dresser there, a little dresser there. I guess that is like your closet because there is no closet. Well, it is in the bathroom. All right, another AC unit, more dresser space underneath the bed. I'll point out you do have a pull-out drawer here too. I mean, but look at this. A side patio in your master bathroom or your master bedroom. That's incredible. Can you imagine laying here, looking out there, and like the Tetons are just in your view, laying in your bed, waking up in the morning? incredible. All right, let's go to the front. This is the master bathroom. Here's your closet. This is brilliant. Instead of one long pole this way, all your clothes go this way and you make more use of that deep space. I really like that. That was a really good addition. Same on this side. So it's down here. More storage space. This thing does not lack cabinetry. Same on that side. All right, this bathroom is a little laid out weird for me, but I like the medicine cabinet. You got a kind of a dual sink, his and hers. More space under there, and then your washer and dryer up here. Look at this. What I think is really cool is that you have your washer and dryer here. You have plenty of space to maneuver, and you have a bar top right here, just full of clothes, while you're looking at whatever beautiful view you have out the front. Okay, my hiccup with this one, this shower is really small. Like really small. Let me sit you guys down right there. This is me getting in the shower. So the opening is not huge. I have to turn sideways to get in. And then you go like this. And that does close pretty solid. It is a tight shower. I will say that. And then you got your toilet room here. Your own little sanctuary. What do you guys think overall? I really like this RV. I do. I think this is really cool. Let's go check out storage on the outside, and let's look at the numbers, because I'm very curious on what the numbers are. I mean, overall, I think this is really cool. The slides are really tall. I mean, I can't reach the top of the slide. Like, I'm still a foot away. Love the lighting. Really like everything about it, except for this. The door has to stay shut. All right, let's look at storage. Well, you have plenty of storage. I mean, absolutely plenty of storage. An insane amount of storage, actually. I mean, I don't know of any other RV that's doing a ramp up in there. Look at that. And then you can access it from this side. Let's look at the numbers. Cargo carrying capacity, 5,020 pounds. Wow. And then of course, here's your mini split, the outside unit, the fan. Wow, that's pretty. Okay. All right. I like it. I really like it. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Let me know. Would you go for it? All right, here is the next one. This is the i2900 RK. Let's just go ahead and look at the storage first, because look at the tray, the slide out tray. Still a massive amount of storage in there.
What are you doing, Lisa?
Let's go inside.
Cruising.
Okay. I don't know that I need that much sofa area, but my gosh. This thing is massive. Yep, got the JBL. All right, let's look at this thing. The 2900 overall length is 33 foot 11, height of 13.5. Of course, they've got the mini split units in here, and it's super tall ceilings. Sleeps 4 weighs 15,900 pounds dry. And then we'll go take a look at what the cargo capacity is after. All right, let's look at the storage. Like it? I like it. Dishwasher. We're gonna be a little quicker on this one. Ooh, that is a tiny bathroom with the step up. This is cool. It's kind of one continuous slide all the way down the side. Now this one, you got the bedroom in the front nose with the washer dryer up front. This big counter space. I like that too. It's a pretty cool design. Your closet space. Let's see if they did the same. Nope, they got the bars across. It's not as deep. Lots of drawer space. Bed still goes up like a Class A, which is really nice. I like you got your remote for your mini splits. Something worth noting here. You've got one step down here. Make room for that massive storage. And then 2 more steps down. This is really cool. What do you guys think? 33 feet? You can get this thing pretty much anywhere. That's an upside. All right, now to look at the sticker. Cargo carrying capacity 2,510 pounds. Not nearly as much as that other one. Beautiful units though. Beautiful RVs. All right, so this is the toy hauler version. I'll point out that the last two, the doors are in the slides. Just pretty incredible. Look at the loft. Wow, I could fit up there easily because the roofs are so tall. Look at that. Got a really big bed up there. It's like a queen size bed. Another mini split in here. TV up there. Side patio off the garage here. Toilet out in the middle of everywhere so you can just see things while you're going to the bathroom. No, the walls come out and go around. But it closes in the entry door, which is, I guess, is kind of cool if you just want to run in and use the bathroom. You're outside, you're dirty or something. I love, they've put a lot of thought into the space, in the use of the space here. Another dishwasher. Same bathroom as the last one. Well, actually, it looks a little bigger. Wow, it is really cool in this front bedroom. And the design is cool, yes, but man, that room split. Kick it. Look at all this space, all the walk-in space. This is pretty incredible.
That'll be the fan favorite.
Oh yeah.
So,
All right.
Without a doubt. I gotta check out the
enjoy. Yeah.
All right, let's go see what the weight capacity is on this.
How you doing?
All right, cargo capacity on the toy hauler, 5,920 pounds. Wow, amazing. I mean, they seem like really cool design. There's some elements of the designs that, you know, aren't the best, like really small shower, the door opens in the middle of the other doorway, but overall, really nice. All right, well, tell me what you guys think of the 3 Axioms that are here.